Alright, so as some of you may have seen, the MacBook Pro is covered in urine, which is great. I left a little note for my would-be tech to let him know that it is covered in urine. So we're going to ship this off to Apple for repair. And hopefully they repair it. So I do actually have the Apple Care Plus, which technically I think this is covered. It's $99 for the repair. But there is a caveat in there that says, oh, hey, if there's any water damage, which I think this counts as water damage, that it could be $299. So I don't know if they already made me pay for the $999, and I'm not sure if I have to pay for the $299 later on, like after a technician gets it and it's like, hey, this is totally messed up or has water damage or whatever, which is what I assume is going to happen. So we'll see what happens. But that's besides the point. All right, so this is all packed up and ready to go. So I'm going to drop this off at FedEx tomorrow. And the real reason why I'm making a video is because of this right here. So this, oh my gosh, it's massive, is the iMac 27-inch. This is their brand new one. Oh, looks like I didn't need to cut it, but I'm going to anyway. Never unboxed one of these before. I've always wanted one since as long as I can remember, but they're obviously incredibly expensive. Oh my gosh. Wow. So they're pretty expensive. Now this one is actually just the base model i7. I don't think you're going to be able to get a good shot of this at all. It's nothing fancy. It has 8 gigs of RAM, a Core i7. This is the 10th generation model. So again, nothing too fancy there. We got this expedited shipping. It came in 1 day from the time of purchase, which was pretty freaking cool. Very cool. So this is like one of the top features for a Mac. When you first open it, it's supposed to, oh, actually this doesn't happen because it's a laptop, so it's not going to power on. So never mind. Am I going to rip, do I have to rip this, really? Oh no. Very, very cool. It's surprisingly light for how big it is. So why did I get a Mac? Why do I have a Mac in the first place? I guess that's the question that everyone wants to know. Obviously, besides making YouTube videos, one of the reasons why I have a Mac is mainly because it's a great, easy way to interface with my home lab. So Mac OS is BSD based, which is great because it basically means that I'll be able to SSH into any of my servers, SSH into the Ubiquiti USG, SSH into cameras. I don't know if I can actually SSH in those. But I have SSH built in, which, you know, Windows 10 now has native to it, but that wasn't always true. And since I've been on the whole Mac program early on, or not early on, but like around 2013, 2014, I've pretty much already got into this ecosystem way before Microsoft started integrating the actual, what is it called? The Linux subsystem for PowerShell. And so because of that, I pretty much have no need for a Windows 10 workstation, management workstation. So I use a Mac for all my workstation needs, and that is plenty good enough for me. Now, everyone's environment's a little different. So obviously, if you're going to be, you know, a Linux heavy environment, you're probably going to want like a laptop with your own Linux distribution on there. Like maybe if you're a CentOS guy, you'll have CentOS or something. But in my opinion, a lot of modern Linux servers, or Linux server operating systems, I should say, can be managed through web UIs, and you have things like Ansible and Kickstart and other automated tools that really help you with deployments and setting up the systems as needed, so you don't actually really need a powerful management workstation anymore. Like something like this would be totally overkill, but you know, if I'm making YouTube videos, having that 10th gen Intel processor in there and the 5500 XT, I believe, or the 5500 AMD card, that's actually going to be really beneficial. The AMD cards beneficial in the sense that it helps render videos a lot faster. So my MacBook Pro, I have a 580M, and it renders video perfectly fine. Actually, the MacBook Pro has been perfect for me since I've had it. It's a 2018, but you know, now I think it's not time for an upgrade necessarily. I don't feel like it's getting old, but I have a feeling that after I use this, I'll probably be wanting an upgrade. I hope that's okay, wife. So anyhow, we'll see how that goes. There's not a lot of RAM on this one. It's only got 8 gigabytes, so it's the bare minimum. It'll be enough to make some videos for the weekend. I don't know why I'm waiting. Let's power this thing on. I don't even know where the power button is. So I see that Apple still hasn't changed the location for charging their mice. It's on the bottom. I don't know why. They could at least make it wirelessly charge. That would be great. So I've never used a mouse from Apple before, and it's kind of cool because I can actually just scroll with 2 fingers up and down.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know...
I don't know. I'm good. We're gonna connect to my Wi-Fi. We're gonna blow this part out. All right. So anyway, we're gonna try and get through this whole account creation business as quickly as possible. There's really not much to see here, but honestly, like just seeing this now, this 5K display is actually really nice, especially when compared to my MacBook Pro. This is definitely much more crisp than I had anticipated. So I'm getting kind of, I'm getting the wanting kind of feelings for this thing. Dark theme always. Wow, that looks good. I will leave wow, I cannot speak. We will leave True Tone on. Wow, that is a nice display. Holy cow. Well, my Wi-Fi connection sucks, so I think we're just going to let this run. There's really not much to say because I don't do reviews and all that jazz. I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, the show must continue. We have to move on. So we have this new iMac, so I can keep making videos with Final Cut Pro because that's what I'm used to using. Yeah, I could switch to like a subscription-based service or one of the free applications temporarily, but honestly, I really like Final Cut Pro, and I've tried Adobe as well as the other free one that I can't think of the name of right now, and it's just not my cup of tea. I don't like either of those. They feel very messy, and also, I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing. It's just really easy for me to pick up on those keyboard shortcuts that Apple offers with Final Cut Pro. That just feels natural, I guess. A lot of the other keyboard shortcuts for like Adobe, like I always found myself looking down, trying to like remember where my hand was on the keyboard, which is really weird because I'm a master typist. And yeah, I'm not really sure. So short video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If not, sorry, too bad, so sad. But we'll have more coming. We've got some pretty interesting things coming up for this weekend, and I'm excited. And that pretty much wraps up this video. So I guess we'll see you all next time. Peace. I don't know which camera to look at. I'm leaving this in.